All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
As I've stated in the past, if there's one thing that I cannot stand, it's hypocrisy. I can't sit here and make fun of DSP and his dentheads for their actions, while simultaneously not calling out people within the community that I'm a part of for the same exact actions. That would make me a massive hypocrite. Which leads us to today's video. And this is a video I didn't want to make. I stayed very quiet and neutral on this entire thing for as long as I could. However, some new information has come out and I just can't stay quiet on it anymore. I have to talk about it. And it sucks because this was a detractor that I rocked with. This was someone who I talked with in the comments. I was a member on their channel. I was in their DM shooting the shit. And hell, we were even planning on future collaborations together. He even shared my videos. And if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have the sub count that I do currently. However, that doesn't give him an excuse for him to pull this kind of shit and me not speak about it. So, with all that being said, get your liquor, get your weed, get whatever the fuck you need, as we discuss a series of super crazy events.
He did it himself. Isn't it Shawn Michaels?
Suprcrzy is a detractor well known within the Snortex for his series To Catch a Pay Pig, where he would roast and expose people that donated to DSP and are super fans of him. And it was a hit. Hell, I loved that series. And it was able to get him up to around like 10,000 subs, and he was even able to get monetized, being able to get memberships, super thanks. If he streamed, he could get super chats and all that good shit. Well, back in 2021, DSP struck one of his videos talking about his wedding, and it caused Suprcrzy to get kicked out of the partner program. And there was some speculation at first at whether it was actually DSP or the Mega Virgin, but DSP ended up slipping up and accidentally exposing himself for being the one that struck Suprcrzy.
Or maybe there was a third party doing false claims in my name, but that's what these are right here, okay? This video here was from another channel doing exactly the same thing back in January 2022. I remember this particular day, someone had reached out to me in a very similar manner and said, we found a channel that is doing this, okay? I did the same thing. I did claims on them. And actually, in this case, with this person, after about a month or two, I said, all right, you know what? I think they learned their lesson, and I retracted the takedown. But as you can see, this channel no longer exists either, so I don't even know what it was.
Now, at the time, Suprcrzy didn't do anything about it besides calling Phil out, along with a bunch of other detractors calling Phil out for striking Suprcrzy down and getting his channel deleted. And he sat on this for a little bit, but he didn't do much. That was until recently, where back in around late August, early November, Suprcrzy put out a video telling everyone that he was actually going to sue DSP.
So I've decided to hire an attorney, and we're going to pursue this legally. And the best part about this is, had you just taken responsibility from the start and admitted that you did it, instead of lying about it and trashing people that brought it up, we probably wouldn't even be here right now. And I see you with your two best friends. You're the king again, you're winning every day, and you can't be stopped. Well, we're going to see about that. And so if you want to help me with this, the link will be in the description. If not, it's okay. I'm still going to try and do as much as I can by myself, but this shit is not cheap. And the last thing I'll say is, if you decide to support it, please leave your YouTube name if you can, so I know who supported me during this and I will not forget it. Phil, the time for talking is over.
I still remember my initial reaction to this whole thing when he first uploaded this video. I said to myself, this is going to end horrifically, like all other lawsuits. And not to toot my own horn, but I was spot fucking on. Now, despite this lawsuit already being on shaky ground as is, Suprcrzy wanted to see it through. He was committed to suing DSP. And in order to fund this whole thing, he started a campaign on Give, Send, Go, where the initial goal was $10,000. And within the first few days, he was able to raise around $3,000 to around $3,500 from the detractor community. And where he fucked up, however, was when he made this campaign, he had to dox himself. And the internet's gonna do what the internet does, and people searched his name up. And come to find out, Suprcrzy is not just a fan of the Cowboys. He wants to go back to the Wild Wild West days and do some Red Dead Redemption LARPing. has nothing to do with the subject matter at hand. I just found that whole thing really fucking funny. But Suprcrzy was dead set on seeing this whole thing through. Yeah, this lawsuit was on shaky ground already. Yeah, he had to dox himself in order to get the funds to push forward with this lawsuit. But he still might be able to get this thing to go to court and potentially serve DSP with some papers. It's not like he went on someone's live stream a couple days after announcing he was going to sue DSP and admitted to slandering him.
The linked names, and he just read it out.
And
then he was like, "Oh, I feel bad for this guy." It's clown shoes.
Yeah, I mean, it's all good, man. Like I said, if he wants to talk to me, I will talk to him. I've made a ton of videos about this guy. I have slandered him. I can publicly admit it. I've slandered him, but it's for cause, man. It's just cause.
That right there ruined any chance of this lawsuit actually going through to the courts. And if it somehow did, a defense attorney would be frothing at the mouth to present that to the judge and get this case thrown out entirely. And since that interview with Prescator, Suprcry's been completely radio silent. Crickets. Haven't heard a single thing from him. Not a community post update on his YouTube channel. Not an update video on his YouTube channel. Hell, not even an update on his Twitter. Complete radio silence. Which has led people to go into his comments section and ask him, hey man, is there any updates with the lawsuit? Hey man, I know you raised around like $3,000 for this entire thing. Can you let us know what's going on? Hey man, I know you're not like that. You're better than this. Can you let us know what's going on and give us an update? Where is the money, Suprcrzy?
Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the money, Lebowski? Where's the fucking money, shithead?
The only update that we have received since this whole thing was from Meerkat, who has been roasting Suprcrzy over this entire thing since its inception. When he posted on the 8th of this month that Suprcrzy closed the campaign on Give, Send, Go, which is a massive red flag for multiple different reasons. One, it shows that this was never going to make it to court. He wasn't going through with the lawsuit now, that it was completely dead in the water. But what's a real fucking huge red flag is the fact that, according to Give, Send, Go, when you close a campaign, you have, in order to do refunds, you have to individually talk to each person who sent you a fucking donation and refund them their money one by one, instead of leaving up the fucking thing and being able to just refund everyone their money all at once. Massive red flags. And this got me thinking, reminded me of a conversation I had with Suprcrzy in the DMs back in July. See, he commented on my video on Redemption Games, saying that he wanted me to reach out to him, which I did. And we were discussing the whole thing. He pointed me in the right direction to do a follow-up video on Redemption, because he is literally the worst DSP denthead to ever exist. And after getting in touch with the people that were trolling Redemption, Suprcrzy and me were still talking about it, and we were gonna collab on this video. I was gonna have a certain portion of the video for him to cover completely. Give my fans and my audience and his audience what they'd been asking for. When he completely, out of the fucking blue, hits me with this, asking me if I could randomly just send him $50 until Wednesday, saying that, oh, I'll pay you back on Wednesday when I get paid. If not, it's okay. I'll just have to skimp till then, which completely caught me off guard, because let's be real. Yeah, we hang out in the same internet circles. We shoot the shit, promote each other's videos and that kind of shit, but that's essentially it. I would never go to somebody like King Sly, Snort Hogan, Duty, or anybody else within this community that I fuck with and just randomly ask them for money. Like, that just really rubbed me the wrong way, and I thought it was rather odd. And now, seeing where things are right now with Suprcrzy, and the fact that he just essentially scammed the entire community out of $3,500, I'm glad I did not give him that 50, because I would probably never see it again. And to those of you that donated to this lawsuit, I'm sorry, but you're more than likely never gonna see that money again.
And it's gone.
What?
It's gone. It's all gone.
I don't know, man. This whole shit was weird for me. Like, it came off like because he pointed me in the right direction to do a follow-up update on Redemption Games that he was expecting me to be able to throw him money. Like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna point you in the direction for this whole thing. Yo, can you toss me $50? I don't know, it really rubbed me the wrong way, but I didn't speak on it because I was like, he's not like that. He's not a scammer. He's not gonna do that. Maybe he was just on some real hard times. But after seeing all this shit, it's really hard to hold that belief. And apparently, there was something going on with him and Secret Limited. They were going to make a crime channel and go 50-50 on it, where he was going to do the narrations and talk about the whole thing, and Secret Limited was going to do the editing, and they were going to split the whole thing 50-50. But Secret Limited didn't go through with it because it just came off like Suprcrzy was solely focused on the money. Now, that's just what has been explained to be. I don't know the fucking full story about that. Maybe Secret Limited could talk about it. I don't fucking know. That's just how it was presented to me. Now, Suprcrzy, I know that you're gonna see this video. It's gonna get to your attention, whether it's through Twitter or fucking whether you see it on YouTube, because I know you're subscribed to me. I just have this to say. Whether you're gonna come back and make DSP content or whether you're leaving the internet forever, I really don't care. Just refund the fucking money, man. Just reach out to the people that donated to you in good faith and give them their fucking money back. Because this is some scummy fucking shit. And until you refund that money, you're no better than DSP. You're in the same fucking category. You are essentially a scammer until proven otherwise. And I really want to be proven wrong on this. Refund that money, Suprcrzy. Do the right fucking thing. But with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like, maybe a sub, maybe a share, or a comment. Or hell, if you're Suprcrzy or fucking someone that agrees with them, fucking hit that dislike button. I don't really care. Just make sure you participate, you ugly pieces of shit. And I'll see you all in the next installment of the Moron Files, where we're going to be talking about the worst DSP denthead to ever exist. But until then, I'm Monster. Peace the fuck